Hello, welcome to Football Twaddle. My name is Saru. There's no football, but we are plodding along.
Yeah, so welcome to Twaddle this week.
And what a surprise! We have Tanuj Baru in the studio.
First to arrive,
Oh yes,
first to leave,
first to leave. What you leave by like halfway
halfway
point.
through.
And we have Yash from the metaverse. Yash,
What's up?
Oh my, he sounds the same.
where are you, Yash? I don't see you. I can't see you on a screen. You're just being
Disembodied voice.
I'm there in spirit.
Oh, spirit. All right. Let's do it. I mean, it's so boring. There's no football, there's no transfers, nothing's going on.
Yeah.
So, you know what happened, Baru? The CEO of Manchester United went to a pub.
Even he got bored.
Even he got so bored. He went to a pub. Yes, let's get to
Yeah.
this. Richard Arnold goes to a pub with
Right.
6 Manchester United fans, supposedly, who were planning to protest outside his house. I have more vendors who come and want to protest, and I don't go to a pub with all of them. So why is the CEO of Manchester United going to a pub with some random 6 fans?
As we saw from the images that there were a lot of beers on the table, so maybe this was an excuse for him to get away from the wife and the family and to chill with a few blokes the old-fashioned way. Because I don't think it's a lot of fun chilling with the Glazers.
Yo.
What the Glazers don't spend even while they take their chief execs out or something.
No,
But
maybe
I read that my idea over here is that it was easier to calm people down by just buying them around
Oh, through with Sodexo coupons.
with Sodexo coupons. I mean, there's nowhere else to use them now.
Yeah, but anyway, I mean, fans are such haramis, man. Yash, of the 6 guys, they couldn't just they're having beer with the CEO of their club, right? Just listen to him and get out. But no, they had to make stupid videos and share it on social media.
Yeah, I remember that angle. It was called the Tahelka angle of videos. I mean, it's very artistic,
Yes.
artsy.
Anyway, so what did you finally gather from Bangaru Lakshman's interview, Yash?
now I know that because he said the money is going to be here, this Frankie de Jong saga will go on forever because Barcelona will try to increase the price to 100 million now.
Yeah, but is there anything in that video or in that speech of his which none of us knew? I mean, everyone knew, right? So he didn't really say anything much.
No, but you don't expect him to candidly throw his predecessor under the bus like he did. Like some of the things he said were quite brilliant. Like you have burned through cash, but if you take me to a training ground, you won't be able to see that 1 billion. This kind of stuff you can expect our friends like Goldbridge to say, but Richard Arnold himself saying it and throwing Woodward under the bus like that, it was actually quite refreshing for a change. Like at least he's not that deluded and he knows how tough his job is going to be.
Wow.
Man.
So Baru, so now
Just because he had a beer in hand, suddenly it's more believable.
yeah. Is this what it all comes down to? When is the CEO of Arsenal going out with 5 fans?
Yeah, I think the whole point, the CEO of Arsenal is American, right? And drinking during the day is not an American thing. It's more a British.
No, I saw Mad Men.
No, it's not. I mean, that's like a shot or whatever. But having a pint with the boys in a pub, it's not a very American thing. There's this whole America versus UK thing, right?
Yeah.
About how much by US standards, UK guys are all alcoholics. So I think that's not going to work for him. He's probably going to meet them over a sushi bar or something, and that's not going to be a
Sushi
very
bar.
that's not gonna
Wow.
be a
What
very-
do you think? You're Chelsea or something?
No, Michael Scott.
All right. So finally, yes, basically, I asked you to see the video. You saw, I saw the video.
Yeah.
Then I messaged you, did you learn anything? You said, oh, it's so refreshing that some guy with a beer in his hand is saying things which Goldbridge has been saying. Right? So that, but there's no transfer happening. Last week, when we were closing the
Yeah.
podcast, we said, let's hope some transfers happen. Otherwise, we'll just keep talking about the same things again and again. And no transfer has happened. So he's just spoken to people and they went home and after free beers, and now we are still there.
No, but he's completely taken himself out of that firing lane, right? He said, "Do you want me to make transfers?" So he was obviously hinting that Woodward made all the transfers and messed them up. So he's like, "I'm not the one making decisions. I'm empowering people." That's
Okay.
what he was trying to tell the blokes.
All right. So according to the
So-
grapevine, who has he empowered?
Don Murtoch and Eric Ten Hag.
He's empowered the manager to get the half of Ajax team.
Yeah, pretty much. So maybe not even the Ajax team, maybe the Ajax B team he wants.
All right. Anyway, so this whole thing with Manchester United, I mean, I blame the fans for leaking this thing. If I was a fan of a club and the CEO of the club, took me out, I would never leak that confidential information. I would just send it as an anonymous source to Goldbridge, but never leak the video. Anyway, let's talk about transfers which may happen. Baru, it seems Jesus is finally coming to the Emirates.
Yeah, I think somebody met him in the training ground at Brazil, and
Somebody.
they had a
Wow,
conversation. Who
so
was
much
it?
for an Arsenal fan. Somebody met him.
I tell you, right? I switch off during this transfer season. It's so boring, especially as an Arsenal fan, because we get linked to everyone, right from the new Vieira to even now. I'm sure Arsenal would still be getting linked to Charisma or something. So they'll. But yeah, I mean, there are lots of rumors, especially with Fabio Vieira.
Hmm. Who is the first when I read the
How
name?
does it matter? I mean, because Arsenal fans are right now looking at the first letter of every tweet from the last four tweets, and it's reading FABI. It's actually reading FABI.
But is this
I'm
Vieira
like, who
thing?
is getting into so much analysis, man? Like, are first letter hai, to matlab, this is an announcement.
Oh, that way. But is this thing done? This Vieira thing?
Apparently, it is. I mean, Porto has already said bye to him or something.
Oh, wait. But did we get the here we go tweet?
Oh, from I think Ornstein confirmed it.
Oh, now we don't follow Fabrizio Romano now.
For Arsenal stuff, it's mostly Ornstein.
Oh yeah, but I saw Fabrizio Romano say it is not the transfer you guys were expecting, but this is here we go. So who is the transfer Arsenal was expecting, but which is not happening?
I think everyone's expecting Jesus.
Hmm.
But it's possible that they just signed, I don't know. The most unexpected one I can think of is Mourinho right now.
Mourinho?
Yeah. Just make him play as a left back or something.
Oh, he'll be so good.
Yeah, if Stup had his way, he'd definitely be playing left back.
Fine. Is Arsenal also linked to Leeds ka Raphinha?
Yeah. So some fan came up with this amazing idea for an announcement where it's like Vieira calls Jesus, and Jesus is like, come, let's go play football. And Jesus is like, okay, I'll get a friend of mine.
Wait, why?
It sounds very similar to
It's Besiktas.
Ta-da-da.
Oh God! So yes, Shavant, you heard the
Yeah.
CEO of United, but we have Arsenal making the moves and Arteta putting a Manchester City C team in place.
Revolution version 3.
Yeah, who are all these rotating strikers? Why is he getting all of them?
Forget rotating strikers, they've been rotating names now. Vieira ko वापस ला रहे हैं.
Yeah, who? Why? What is happening
This
there?
is such a counterfeit Vieira, dude. He doesn't look like a Vieira that we're all used to. I don't think he'll
Wow.
hit a fan.
That was, such a wannabe racist remark couched in good English. This is
Yeah.
not a Vieira we are used to.
Yeah,
All
I mean,
right.
I just simply don't see him knocking a fan onto the ground. A pitch invader, rather.
Oh, that way. All right. What do you make of Yash, this NKTR getting some number 14 shirt? And who got the number 10 one, Baru?
Odegaard?
Odegaard.
No,
Did he get?
Odegaard's 8.
No, who got? Someone got the number 10.
ESR, right?
Smith Rowe, yeah, he got it last year, no?
So people are up in arms. Thierry Henry's jersey is now going to NKTR. How is this even possible?
Who else are they going to give it to?
But I think it's already tainted with Theo Walcott, right?
Yeah, so why?
Henry doesn't count anymore.
So, but no, you need to answer. Why are the fans up in arms about it?
I don't want to answer that.
Okay, yes, you answer
It's a
on
free
behalf
country,
of an Arsenal fan.
Come on, dude. Is that even a question after years and years of AFTV that we have experienced? You don't even expect outrage.
Uh,
All right, let's get to our favorite topic, Barcelona. Sonu Sood.
let's go.
Sonu Sood is selling franchisees of Barcelona stores.
What, clothing?
I got a message from randomly on WhatsApp, Barcelona club. I was like, what the hell? Did my resume reach there? what is going on? And then here I see they're selling franchisee stores of Barcelona club. They already have 100 plus franchisees. Yes.
So what is a Barcelona club? Is it like a club soda or something?
It's like, I don't know.
It's a clothing store.
Yeah, like Louis Philippe is supposed to be
Yes. So
French.
but their pitch is the same as the club to players. Scale your dreams to a higher height with pocket-friendly investments.
Oh man, that's the pitch to the fans actually.
Yeah. For all those who want to start their own business, Barcelona is suitable option of all those individuals. Just give us a call or visit us. Start business, successful business, Barcelona franchise.
That's what the club has come down to, a pyramid scheme now.
Amway.
And buying players through Jupiter or Slice or something.
Oh yes, that was such a good joke. I cracked. They were buying the minute we said Barcelona were buying through Slice app and three easy EMIs, RBI comes down heavily.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Okay, so who is the latest Yash? Do you know anyone latest link to Barcelona where they have no money to spend?
Latest? No, but since we already spoke about him, have we spoken about Raphinha?
No, we haven't. But you tell me, no, something about
Yeah, so,
Raphinha.
no. Apparently, the agreement has been there between the player and the club since February.
Oh,
It's just that they don't have the money to play Leeds United. They were hoping for Leeds United to get relegated because he apparently has some clause where he can walk for 25 million. I mean, he could walk for 25 million if they got relegated. But unfortunately, Bielsa got sacked and they stayed up.
Unfortunately.
oh God, that is so sad. Okay,
Yeah.
there is more. Oh, our producer Vinay has sent me a Twitter handle called Football Transfers, and this
I wonder what do
Uh,
they tweet about.
dude, this guy has color coded. He said just to make things easier for all of you when it comes to news, I've decided to create a reliability scale. So he has a completely yellow emoji, incredibly reliable. And as with anything in the world, a completely black emoji is zero reliability. wow. Talk about not at all. Like so I mean before we talk to about Chelsea and their
I was watching the
travails.
Office episode yesterday of when the offices merge.
oh,
Stamford is there.
all right. So via Disco Mirror, here we go. Yes,
yeah.
Manchester United's bid to sign Frankie De Jong has stalled over tough financial rules imposed on Barcelona by La Liga. What the hell? Now
What? How can that happen? Like, how can they stop them from getting money? So strange.
this is so dude, this is so stupid. Anyway, so Baru, you can comment on this. Sadio Mane has gone to FC Bayern, but I saw a tweet where Mane literally gives 70 euros a month to every family of his village.
In
He's
his
built a
village.
school and everything. I don't think he has an education in economics because if everyone has the money, just the cost of goods
Yeah,
increase.
it'll be crazy, man. I mean,
Do you think we should write?
average cost of Bisleri is like probably 10 rupees in the country, but over there it's like 1,000.
Imagine Mane plays complete
Mini Zimbabwe.
after playing his career and everything. He goes back to his village and they're just as poor. He's like, "Where's my money?" He's like, "Bhaiya, Bisleri is now 25 euros." so yeah, but yes, he's gone to Bayern apparently. I don't know if it's
Right.
true or not, but there's a shirt of Mane in Bayern jersey, so
Mhm.
I guess it is true. How big a blow will it be for Liverpool?
Not really, is because he's on the wrong side of 30. Uh, they have other replacements, and clearly because he's signed Darwin Nunes, Klopp has signed Darwin Nunes, so he's going to find a new system to play. So
Oh.
yeah, it'll be interesting times for Liverpool ahead. I don't think this is big blow.
All right. So this is a news which is for both, which might interest both you and Baru. Ajax might ask close to 45 million euros for a guy called Lisandro Martinez. Arsenal are interested, and Eric Ten Hag discussed his name internally with the board. Wow! And this is Fabrizio Romano via someone else. So Baru,
Dude,
have
are fans now attending these meetings also? How do they discuss internally? What the hell?
he's just
Those are the good fans who don't leak videos.
all right. So this is not a leaked. This is not a leaked rumor. Yes, supposedly, and this is like
Yeah.
absolutely true news. But Christian Eriksen also has said no to Manchester United. How far has the stock fallen that a guy who doesn't
Yeah.
have, who can't
A heart?
probably, yeah, or who has a, I don't know, random heart. He's like, I will
He's like
stay
Timna.
back. I will stay back at which club was he in? Brentford, right?
Yeah, but then again, Brentford is in London, and he, I think, has deep roots in London with Spurs, so he doesn't want to come up north. He's not
All
hard
right.
enough to be in the north.
All right, Baru, why don't you comment on this? You may relate to this. This shows the desperation of a club. Now the fans are saying that Haaland is way inferior than Aller because he's going to Dortmund. so now the Dortmund fans is like, yeah, we're getting the finished article finally.
Yeah, I mean, it's very evident even with the similarity in the names. It's a very Pokemon naming convention where it's very evident which is the Vikasit Roop, ultimate Roop kaun sa hai.
Vikasit or Vikasit?
Vikasit.
All right. Okay. Here we go. Yes, our club Newcastle are finally ready to submit
Oh
a
wait, before
bid.
that, are you trying to say that the next striker they sign will be called a Hallest?
Yes.
And
Of course.
he will be more. He'll be a bigger finished article than Haller.
Yeah, that is how it goes.
Oh man, that's when. And then Bayern will just buy him.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay, fine. Newcastle, Yash, Fabrizio Romano via some key Golazzo pod. Newcastle United are ready to submit a bid of 36 million euros, including add-ons for Sven Botman. Finally, our club is moved into action. They've done
Yeah,
maths on
finally,
Excel.
finally a big name from Europe, baby.
Dude, we've been linked to Sven Botsman from when we started following the club.
No, but
So
we were not
it's been a
preparing.
year.
We were not preparing a bid. Now, finally, we have got the ball rolling and we are preparing a bid. So
I see.
and of course, the transfer window is open till the 1st of September, so we have a lot of time to prepare the bid for it to go through, for it to get rejected, and a second bid to be prepared, and the whole shebang happening.
Yeah.
Why, please don't take learnings from your previous club. This is a new era, man. Newcastle works differently. It's not like fax machines.
Yeah, exactly.
They send pigeons.
Yash has just seen poverty. He's not seen how a real club with money
Yeah,
works.
we don't use ink, we use oil in our fountain pens.
All right, we should take a break right now. After that, let's talk about the changes at Chelsea initiated by me, and now it's coming to its natural conclusion. So stay tuned to Football Twaddle. All right, welcome back to Football Twaddle. Yash and Baru, it's a sad day for football. A regime change is finally happened. I first got out of the club, and then Roman Abramovich decided to sell the club. Then Boris Johnson said no, and then we said no, sir, we'll give you some money, and then he said yes, right? And then he sold the club to some American. Bruce Buck now has left the chairmanship of Chelsea, and now we hear Marina is also going set to leave, and Todd is going to take care of it. Yes,
Man.
what it is a momentous day or momentous occasion in the world of football. In whichever way you look, the man who started the football revolution or the football the way we know it is will no longer own a football club.
Yeah, I hope Chelsea get rid of their net spend system now.
Well, to as a Shubharam to this Baru, Raheem Sterling, he is being linked to Chelsea from Manchester City. I was seeing a stat. Sterling has scored 10 plus goals in each of his last 5 seasons. But come on, man. Really, Sterling? Is that what they're aiming
For
for?
someone in the forward line, isn't that?
Less?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's not the point. Why Sterling? Like, really, is this how he
Maybe
wants
they
to
don't have
announce?
somebody who's leading that thought anymore because, as Vinay said, the chief, the negotiator has left or has been fired.
Oh, yeah. The glass ceiling for women is so high. CEO is called negotiator.
Negotiator.
Yeah. But yes, you think if Sterling is the sign of things to come, Chelsea will soon become an Arsenal.
No, but I'm sure Sterling will end up at Arsenal because his career seems similar to Anelka's. Like he's touring all the rival clubs of Manchester United in England.
Oh, that way. So he'll go to Bolton also then.
Yeah, eventually when Bolton come out to the championship.
And Leeds also.
Oh,
Was he at Leeds? No.
No, he'll go, no.
he'll go. All right. Baru, what do you make of this? Tottenham are set to resist a move for Eriksen as Antonio Conte is happy with his 4 midfielders.
If it's as long as it's
How are you set to resist? Just say no.
mildly resist.
Just say no.
Maybe.
Yeah, but Yash, who is that rape accused who Tottenham have signed?
He's
Bissouma.
Bissouma.
Oh man. So like Conte should have no reason to cry, right? Once the season starts. They're like Spurs are doing everything literally, whatever he wants.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, they have a new left back, a new central midfielder. Have they signed a striker? I think that striker short probably.
They have. They want to sign, but
They want
I
to
mean,
sign. There's, I mean,
they're-
of course, Kane is there, but
yeah. So I
he
think
shouldn't.
they
He shouldn't cry. But Conte, if the results don't go his way, he'll cry about something. Like that.
All right, Baru, this is a surprising news. Barcelona doesn't want to pay money for a player, Jules Koundé.
Fair, it's a free world, man. नहीं
why,
देना तो नहीं देना, क्या
why,
जबरदस्ती क्या है?
why is this news?
It's news because I think there is still some old school of thought which still puts lumps Barcelona into one of those well-respected clubs who expect to come true on their deals. But as an Arsenal fan, I know Barcelona has always been a bunch of crooks, and this is just it's something that was due since a long time.
I hope that club remains like this. The amount of joy it's spreading in the world.
I hope they get a name sponsor. Like Red Bull
Yeah.
Salzburg or something. I hope they get like Manikchand Barcelona FC. Something like that.
Not in Manikchand, Vimal Pan Masala Barcelona with Ajay Dev. They'll have a statue of Ajay Devgan for 15 million with a symbol and sign of victory.
That has a nice ring to it.
What Vimal Barcelona?
Yeah, Vimal Pan Masala Barcelona.
Whoa.
It's like Vicky Cristina Barcelona type.
Oh yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
They're getting an Oscar for they're getting a Filmfare award.
And I'm sure Vimal, as a part of the deal, will ask for the first 2 feet of the stadium walls to be painted in red.
Why not the pitch itself?
Or
There won't be any lines on the edges. There won't be any white lines demarcating the edges. It'll be a fuzzy red line.
Dude, when they win a trophy, instead of confetti, we'll have those Pan Masala shillings that fly.
will La Liga stop this?
Why? There's money involved.
But they don't want Barcelona to sell players.
But they're getting money without selling players. So it's fine.
I see. Coming back from our crazy Barcelona fantasies, yes, talking of a club which has money, according to the Twitter handle Sports Witness, Newcastle want to sign Thorgan Hazard from Borussia Dortmund. BVP are prepared to sell him for around 15 million euros, a figure which shouldn't be a problem for the Magpies. Wow. Hear that news. Oh god, such news are so annoying, Baru. Inter has submitted a bid of 7 million euro loan fee for Romelu Lukaku. Chelsea initially wanted 10 million euros. Talks are ongoing. So let us do role playing. How do you talk about this? Sir, I have given you a bid for 7 million euros.
और कितना पैसा है तुम्हारे पास?
Sir, 7 I have given you.
I want 8.
But sir, 7.
We'll keep these talks ongoing.
Let's meet next week.
Yeah.
What the hell? What are they talking? Yes, can you think what do you think they're talking?
I think they're just haggling about line items in their cost. Like who will pay for the flight ticket? Who will pay for
Yeah.
Lukaku's meals?
Meals.
Yeah, that's a good point actually. Football transfers and the whole payment system apparently used to be really straightforward in the old days. I want a player, I send, I transfer the money and he comes in. Now it's like uska image rights ka 3% amortized over 7 years, that becomes a part of the transfer fee, and plus uska jersey ka 3%, ye wo sab mila ke, and then 7 years later, if he qualifies for the Europa Conference League, then his son gets free admission in his Newcastle Academy.
In Ambani school, BKC. But ICSE only, yeah?
Yeah,
IG board is more expensive.
Yeah, and weirder.
Weirder.
Yeah.
Wow.
But yeah, so that, and all of that gets, because of the number of people doing MBA finance nowadays,
Yeah.
all of these things get attributed a value and suddenly they become a part of a package. Or club ko kuch milta nahi hai. Like,
Hey, have you heard our Barcelona following friends? They're applying for CFO jobs, it seems now.
Arey, that is, I mean, banta hai, because like coming back to this payment, who won some club got a payout from the Champions League, right? Which is more than what Europa League winners got.
But that's all. Every club in Champions League
every
gets
club.
payout, which is...
No, they got a pay. They didn't win.
Yeah, but because
they had-
Champions League is a bigger competition. No?
Chelsea, right? So Chelsea got a payout
Huh.
because Hazard won the Champions League,
Oh,
which is more
that way.
than the prize money of the Europa League. That's the
yeah. I mean, the negotiator has
not
left,
even
but
Europa
she
League. It's more than the runners-up for the Champions League, Liverpool. So Chelsea got paid more because of that.
Really?
That's the point I'm trying to make.
Okay, that's a
I
good...
got there eventually.
You made a good point, Baru, but
Yeah.
I think the joke died long ago.
No, I become factual about this.
You a factual joke. Who is this guy? I think Yash knows this guy. Some fellow called Sam Johnston.
He's the goalkeeper, dude. I mean,
From where
Was
is
that
he?
what was it West Brom, I think, and I don't know where was he
Oh,
last time. He's one of those English goalies who does well once in a season, and everyone's like, "Arey, he should be the England keeper."
acha. Okay, Baru, talk of news of things not happening. Liverpool are not in talks to sign Van Aldum.
I can fill newspapers with such headlines. We should. Yash has experience in that space. I think Yash, let's just do it, man. We don't even need a
Let's
printing press anymore.
yeah,
We just
fortnightly
launch it on Kindle or
or
something or
weekly
whatever.
magazine will come out with. So
Yeah,
let's
we'll speak to we'll speak to the guys at IBM and see if they want to start a newsletter on things that are not happening. People would be like, "Is this fake news?" No, it's not. It's not fake news.
Imagine Fabrizio Romano is tweeting this. Liverpool are not in talks to sign talks. Like even he doesn't have.
Fabrizio's out of things. Man.
Even he has no information coming in. All right.
What is happening? Like apart from the transfer. Okay, you get done with the transfer window.
Dude, it'll continue forever.
Because let's come closer.
You know who else is not in talks?
What Mourinho and Arsene Wenger.
No, I think they're friends now.
Yeah, but हर रोज थोड़ी ना बात करेंगे.
Qataris gave them money enough to be like
on friendly terms.
yes.
कुछ तो बात करो. Yeah, closer home, like the teams from FIFA and AFC are chilling in the country right now because they had come to like ban the National Association because they refused to have elections for quite a
For
long
I
time.
League.
Elections, the board elections, AIFF.
Huh.
So finally, the Supreme Court, like they set up a committee, and Praful Patel is now the former AIF president. But this committee, which has come from FIFA and AFC, they're still waiting for a commitment on the dates for the elections. Because if that doesn't happen, then India has a team.
They also hold up in a
federation.
hotel in Surat.
Is the FIFA president's name Eknath Shinde?
Yeah, for context, this is a Tuesday, so we don't know what's going to happen in a few hours.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Supreme Court has had to step in, which is something FIFA doesn't usually like when there is interference from non-football bodies.
Okay.
But anyway, in this case, I think even Praful Patel, because he's a FIFA council member and all of those things on his LinkedIn, so he managed to convince them, and they've decided to extend this till July 15th or July 20th.
Okay.
And wait for elections. If that doesn't go through, India, which recently qualified for the Asian Cup for the second time in a row, that would get taken away. And all these under 14, 15, 16 Women's World Cup matches that are currently happening in India or will happen soon.
Oh, so this is a very serious thing.
Yeah, like after...
It's not like president's rule, which you can go on for like 8 years and then like revoke statehood and stuff like that. No.
No, not in this case. So I think they'll be meeting Shriman Anurag Thakur tomorrow or day after.
The FIFA guys?
Yeah.
Oh, he will definitely demand Jay Shah be secretary.
He'll also probably he'll say something. We'll do elections only if you give us a spot in the World Cup.
Oh.
And even FIFA would be confused, like who's on the back foot right now? Kya chal raha hai? Next thing you know, the entire committee is as
Ahmedabad, dude.
Yeah. Oh my God, the circular pitch.
Can we see Messi versus Ronaldo in the Narendra Modi Stadium in Ahmedabad?
Yeah, they'll just have to change the name to Messi by Ronaldo or something.
Messi by Ronaldo.
Messi by Ronaldo.
Okay, so this is a serious thing, Baru, but I have a feeling that Praful Patel will somehow win the presidency. But is our friend Ranjit Bajaj behind all this coup?
No, it's not a coup per se. It's just like legislation's not being followed.
Yeah, like who gives a shit about that suddenly?
Yeah.
Like
about time. I mean, but I don't think Mr. Bajaj is involved.
Oh God, ex-Rodi bites the dust again. All right, yes.
So he should buy the franchise of Sonu Sood, dude, the Rodi's connection.
What is the franchise of Sonu Sood? You need
Barcelona.
To say
Club Barcelona.
Oh yeah.
Ranjit Bajaj store manager बैठ के बैठा है for every guy
God
who
give
comes.
some respect, dude. Store manager.
Wait, but I don't think you know, Yash, all the apparel guys who become franchisees of Van Heusen and all, no, they run the store as well because they own the location. They don't spend money on the store manager, so they just make enough money running the store. So
yeah, you gotta do that, no? If you're putting things like buy 5 get 71 free.
Wait, this is not online commerce, bro.
Yeah, no.
All right, Yash, have you heard of any interesting transfer gossip, or are we going to end the podcast very time soon?
Let's end it soon, man. Let's come with better news next time.
I mean, okay, have you like, is this not a very thanda transfer window? There's literally nothing happening.
Yeah, because the big wheeler dealers like City have moved in and finished their business, right? So
Really?
it's the
City
second
has
week,
just City
I
has
mean, the
bought only
major business with Haaland. So yeah, so this being like the second week of the transfer window, people are still uh, getting to terms with what the window is going to be like.
Yeah. And Baru, do you have any other transfer gossip among your WhatsApp groups?
I came across this video. I think it was posted a week back. It had 100 plus targets that United is following this summer. It's got everyone from
100.
yeah, it's got everyone from Haaland to Kante to the new Vieira. So they're like 100 random names in it.
All right. Before we, obviously, that's not going to happen. If the CEO is drinking in a pub, no one to sign
Yeah, it's not even like 100 targets for United. It's like 100 people United signing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, before we go, have you seen the Pogmentary?
No, not yet.
No.
The IMDb ratings put me off. It's 1.6 right now.
What?
Yeah, that's worse than Meet the Spartans.
Wait, but there could be two reasons. Is it Manchester United fans or BJP's IT cell because he put a Insta story about what's happening in India 4 months ago?
Yeah, but I don't think we have to go that far for Pogba. I mean, yeah.
So
So
why
we have
does
to
it
we have to
that?
wait for a month for it to even out.
Yeah, I think IMDb also steps in quite a bit nowadays when such shit happens.
Oh, but
Yeah, they just like, because even in the case of Mr. Agnihotri's last movie,
hmm.
IMDb actually stepped in and changed the algo
Two.
to a different variant, obviously.
But was it rated 10.7 on 10?
It was rated 10 plus, whatever, not obviously. So they just normalized the rating a bit,
2 what 4?
gave weightage to people who seemed a little more legit.
Oh God! Is Agnihotri's next movie the ratings files?
Yeah, he was pretty pissed about it. I mean, he's like, how can it come down to 8.8?
Oh, well, that's his fucking problem.
Yeah, it was 9.8 or 10 or something.
When is he going on a freedom tour to US?
Oh God.
Do they know he's coming?
Does anyone know where the IMDb? Wait, IMDb is Amazon, right?
Huh, so US,
Hmm.
Seattle.
Yeah.
He'll say I had a meeting with Jeff, he cancelled in the last
He'll probably
minute.
complain. He'll probably complain to his delivery guy who's coming in the evening. अरे मेरा rating कैसे कम हो गया?
All right.
Sir, but मेरे को अच्छा देना sir.
Okay, we'll give the last word on this podcast to Yash. Yash, in the Pogmentary, supposedly Pogba's relationship with Mourinho started souring when he was injured, and he said, "I will go to Miami and recuperate or whatever." And then Mourinho found a photo on his Instagram, him hanging out with somebody of his, and he sent that photo to Mino Raiola. Yo, this your boy recuperating, and he said, "I didn't like that." And from then on, the relationship soured, it seems. So
Wow.
apparently, it's not at all Pogba's fault, Yash. And
Yeah,
he wants.
Mo should not have ratted him out to his agent.
Yeah, but now it seems Pogba is on a mission to show Manchester United on what a big mistake they're making by not giving him a big fat contract extension earlier than what he expected. So you think he is ever going to prove them wrong?
I mean, he's going to Italy and it's a fun league, but it's not on the level as the Premier League. So we have to take it with a pinch of salt, whatever his performance was.
Yeah, but I don't think he's going to do very well there. He's 29. I didn't realize he's grown older with us. So, so yeah. All right. On that note, yes. If
All right.
there are no transfers till next week again, I hope like Eric Ten Hag goes to a pub with disgruntled fans. Otherwise, it's going. We don't know what to talk about. So
Yeah.
please, football gods, or I hope Praful Patel wins the something. Something has to happen, Baru.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, Yash, take care, man. Baru.
Later.
Wow, you're so chirpy when there's like
Goodbye.
in the transfer season.
Okay.
All right, bye bye. Take care, guys. Bye bye.